In this video, we're going to talk about creating a multiple response question. So we're starting right here on this Word document with the question that I'm going to be adding. Choose all the statements that are true about the figures below. And the correct answers happen to be A, B, and D. C is incorrect. All right, let's hop back over to School City, and you can see that I've started this item in my workspace by selecting Create Item, giving my item a title, choosing multiple response. This is a math question, and it is a grade 3 question. There is no need to select anything here under course group or course. I do not have a passage. You can see that to save time, I have already copied and pasted my question. I've also taken a screenshot of the figure and pasted it into the box as well. This question is worth 3 points, and as we scroll down, you can see that I can now just select correct answers A, B, and D. Now at this point, I could move on and I could finish the question. But I do want to point out that for a multiple response, you do have the option to do full credit, no credit, or partial credit. If I leave it on full or no credit, then a student must get all 3 of these answers correct in order to gain any credit at all. So in other words, if the student selects A, B, and C as their correct responses, they will not get any credit even though they did select 2 out of the 3 correct answers. If you want to be able to give partial credit, you simply select partial credit, but now you've got to award point values. So since this question was worth 3 points, I'm going to award 1 point each to each of the correct answers. Be careful with this type of question if you're doing partial credit, because a student could potentially select all 4 answers and get all the credit because we're leaving this one here at 0. So usually what I do to try to make this a little bit clearer for students, I'm going to come right up here and change the word all to the word 3 so that the student knows right up front that I want them to select 3 answers only. And hopefully that will alleviate any students figuring out that they can select all of them in order to receive all the credit. I'm going to say next. I'm going to select grade 3, measurement and data. This is MD8. We'll say next. If we know the DOK or any of those types of levels for these questions, we can add it. I believe on this particular test that I'm working with, I may have that information. Let's say DOK2. And we'll say we want to tag the item. I'm going to tag it with grade 3. I'm going to tag it with unit 11. And then let's add the tag of perimeter.
I can't. I sent him, I looked.
And that's just going to make this item a little bit more searchable in the future.
Zachary.
We'll say next.
When I looked, he actually had a Forsyth Academy
Take a
account,
look at
but
the
he didn't have
question.
a North account. So I
Everything
set
looks
him up
good.
both accounts.
We will publish.
But when I looked in Forsyth Academy, his password was this.
And that's okay.
So I can get
His
in.
ClassLink should be working with that, actually.
Oh, okay. So he should be able to use.
Well,
now
I tested.
can't-
I don't
yeah,
know.
see, I can't get in now under. I can get in under Forsyth Academy, but see, once I sent this, he just said we've tried everything. It's still not working. I couldn't get it under North Forsyth.